Since Election Day, we've seen hand-wringing and surprise that Trump made gains with almost every demographic, including young voters and minorities. But as someone who is chronically online, I'm not surprised at all. That's because I've been watching the MAGA vibe shift on my TikTok feed. For months, I've seen video after video of unlikely first-time Trump voters. People like Kazin.
I myself voted against Trump twice. Now I'm voting for him.
And AJ.
This gay man will be voting for Trump.
And Heather.
This is no longer the time of we the corporations. This is the time of we the people.
This new coalition of MAGA is surprising in its diversity and its values. They're not traditionally conservative. They're not particularly religious. Many of them are not white. They're under 40. And most of them are former Democrats or independents. By teaming up with RFK Jr., Tulsi Gabbard, and Elon Musk, Trump managed to create a unity ticket that is united in a loose set of values and a disdain for the status quo.
He even got on stage and asked us all to raise our hands if we were a former Democrat. I raised my hand, and I think you would be surprised by how many other people did too.
The new MAGA voter does not trust the mainstream media.
Personally, don't believe that constantly referring to your competitor as a fascist dictator with no substance to back that claim is doing much for your campaign.
They're excited about Elon Musk and his promise to make the government more efficient.
Imagine Elon helping make government as effective as Tesla and SpaceX are.
They're fans of RFK Jr. and his vows to take on the FDA and Big Pharma.
Big agriculture and Big Pharma and the collusion there.
The mainstream media bends over backwards trying to paint MAGA supporters as racist, xenophobic, and sexist. But this group turns that narrative on its head. And the data reflects this. Trump made gains with almost every single demographic and closed the electoral gap in even deep blue states. Anna Kachyan articulated this vibe shift on her election night live stream.
I think all these people are melting down about how Trump is uniquely hateful and divisive, and what they're really threatened by is that he's a unifying force with a positive message and mass appeal.
Somehow, at 78 years old, Trump has managed to tap into a revolutionary energy. He's promised no new wars, to take on Big Pharma, government, and media. All the entities that this cohort sees as corrupt and evil. The media should start treating this cohort with curiosity and respect. I wrote about the new MAGA coalition in my piece for the Free Press. You can read it at thefp.com.